Guerrilla marketing was originally a marketing strategy in which low-cost, unconventional means were used in a localized fashion to draw attention to an idea, product, or service. Today, guerrilla marketing may also include promotion through a network of individuals, groups, or organizations working to popularize a product or idea by use of such strategies as flash mobs, viral marketing campaigns, or internet marketing. Etymology: the term guerrilla marketing is traced to guerrilla warfare, which employs atypical tactics to achieve an objective. Concept: guerrilla marketing was initially used by small and medium-sized businesses, but it is increasingly being adopted by big business. The concept of guerrilla marketing rises from an unconventional system of promotion that relies on patience, energy, and imagination rather than a big advertising budget. Typically, guerrilla marketing campaigns are unexpected and unconventional, potentially interactive, with consumers targeted in unexpected places. The objective of guerrilla marketing is to create a unique, engaging, and thought-provoking concept to generate buzz. Guerrilla marketing involves unusual approaches to advertising, such as targeted promotional-driven encounters in public places, street giveaways of products, PR stunts, flash mob presentations, or any unconventional marketing intended to get results and create a memorable brand experience. Modern approaches to guerrilla marketing often utilize mobile digital technologies. This enables advertisers to engage consumers emotionally, and frequently enough, to hopefully cause a campaign to turn viral, thereby realizing maximum returns on a relatively low initial investment. Strategy: the guerrilla marketing promotion strategy was first identified by J. Conrad Levinson in his book Guerrilla Marketing. The book describes hundreds of guerrilla marketing weapons in use at the time. Guerrilla marketers need to be creative in devising unconventional methods of promotion to maintain the public's interest in a product or service. Levinson writes that when implementing guerrilla marketing tactics, smaller organizations and entrepreneurs are actually at an advantage. Ultimately, however, guerrilla marketers must deliver the goods. In the Guerrilla Marketing Handbook, the authors write, in order to sell a product or a service, a company must establish a relationship with the customer. It must build trust and support the customer's needs, and it must provide a product that delivers the promised benefits. Online guerrilla marketing: the web is rife with examples of guerrilla marketing, to the extent that many of us don't notice its presence, until a particularly successful campaign arises. The desire for instant gratification of Internet users provides an avenue for guerrilla marketing by allowing businesses to combine weight marketing with guerrilla tactics. Simple examples consist of using loading pages or image alt texts to display an entertaining or informative message to users waiting to access the content they were trying to get to. As users dislike waiting with no occupation on the web, it is essential, and easy, to capture their attention this way. Other website methods include interesting web features such as engaging landing pages. Many online marketing strategies also use social media such as Facebook and LinkedIn to begin campaigns, shareable features and host events. Other companies run competitions or discounts based on encouraging users to share or create content related to their product. Viral videos are an incredibly popular form of guerrilla marketing in which companies film entertaining or surprising videos that Internet users are likely to share and enjoy, that subtly advertise their service or product. Some companies such as Google even create interactive elements like the themed Google logo games to spark interest and engagement. These dynamic guerrilla marketing tactics can become news globally and give businesses considerable publicity. Associated marketing trends. The term, guerrilla marketing, is now often used more loosely as a descriptor for the use of non-traditional media, such as all street art, graffiti, flyer posting, ambush marketing, and forehead advertising. It may also be a strong component of promotions involving associated strategies, such as grassroots marketing and astroturfing disguising company messaging as an authentic grassroots movement. Street or tissue pack marketing hand-to-hand marketing. Wait marketing presented when and where consumers are waiting. Internet marketing having presence on sites, subliminally encouraging its users. Viral marketing through social networks. Publicity stunts. A publicity stunt is defined as a pre-planned event that is designed to attract the public unregistered trademark SI and attention, to create hype about the topic, event or service. Undercover marketing. Undercover marketing is where consumers do not realize they are being marketed to. Buzz campaigns can reach consumers isolated from all other media, and unlike conventional media, consumers tend to trust it more often, as it is usually coming from a friend or acquaintance. Overall, the person doing the marketing must look and sound like a peer of their target audience, without any signs of an ulterior motive for endorsing the item. Example: Sony Ericsson used an undercover campaign in 2002 when they hired 60 actors in 10 major cities and had them accost strangers and ask them, "Would you mind taking my picture?" The actor then handed the target a brand new picture phone while talking about how cool the new device was. And thus an act of civility was converted into a branding event. Strategical risk. Because of the nature of guerrilla marketing, the message and objective must be clearly defined in order to avoid being misunderstood. Misinterpretation by the targeted audience of the message intended to be promoted is a risk. Word-of-mouth advertising does not always stay focused enough to present the intended message. The rumor-like spread of word-of-mouth marketing is uncontrollable once released, and can result in a misrepresentation of the message or confusion about a brand. Another risk involves wrongly timed events, which may actually be perceived to be against the interests of the consumer. For instance, in an ill-conceived promotion which took place on January 31, 2007, several magnetic circuit boards each with an flashing LED cartoon figure were attached to metal surfaces in and around Boston, Massachusetts to promote the animated series, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. The circuit boards were mistakenly taken for explosive devices. Several subway stations, bridges, and a portion of Interstate 93 were closed as police examined, removed, and destroyed the devices. Some guerrilla marketing may incite the ire of local authorities. Then risks are assessed and may still be considered worthwhile. Such was the case in Houston, Texas, when BMW Auto's ad agency, Street Factory Media, attached a replica of a Mini Cooper to the side of a downtown building in January 2013. For the small cost of a city-issued fine, the company received front-page advertising in the Houston Chronicle. Another problem presents itself if marketers fail to properly execute an undercover campaign. They run considerable risk of backlash. An example of this can be found in Sony Entertainment's online debacle with Zypatony. The company attempted to promote Zypatony through a stealth marketing campaign, which was quickly detected by the Internet community, resulting in Sony immediately experiencing a backlash from video game enthusiasts. See also, Customer Experience Management, References. 9 knocks CPM is using annoying mobile pop-up which is considered as one of the guerrilla marketing tactics. External links, gotcha. Ads push the envelope. CNN Money article.